Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Yo, what's up?
Over here.
We're over here.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. It's 6-ish. What is it like? 03. It's pretty good.
It's good.
Pretty solid.
I like it.
You need some simple tools today. It's a leg day, by the way. This thing. Show them the thing.
The stick
Yeah. And where should they get the stick?
from a broom.
Okay. What if they don't have a broom?
Find a similar or congruent.
They should have a broom, right?
Yeah, they should have a broom.
Right. I'm ashamed if you don't. Take some ownership for the dust on your floor. Now, I know we said later in a different video, you shouldn't be sweeping or vacuuming during the crazy air quality because it's just going to kick up more particulate matter that you have to deal with in your lungs. And there's enough already. So let's put your stick to use in some other productive fashion. So get yourself a broomstick, all right? It's really that simple. One of these. And Avery is out. Bye. See you later. Wait, I need that broomstick.
Not bad.
Thanks. Here. All right, let's get to it. By special request, by the way, Mr. Jeff. Oh, Nassim's in the house. I saw Professor Jeff before he left. And he mentioned, you know, during those home workouts, I really got a big booty. And it got me thinking, we haven't isolated that ass in quite some time. So I intend to do that today. But not just the gluteus max. In fact, all the muscles of external femur rotation. It's gonna get real special. If you like that specific anatomy talk I'm talking. Get your stick, and I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds to show up. And then we're flying. Nassim, you ready to rock? I haven't had some love in the comments for a while. It's good to see you. Oh yeah, she's ready. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a good one. Any kind of floor, by the way? Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I got the rubber floor here. If I were home, I'd be on the linoleum, the fake wood. If, yeah, go get Kiwi. Why is he asleep? Come on, it's 6 p.m. Carpet is gonna work fine, rug, all that good stuff. So just find yourself a little floor space. And of course, I'm all the way sticked up. We're not gonna put too much weight on this thing, so don't worry about snapping it. I know if I'm using the one I have at home, it can't handle my fat weight. So get yourself any kind of stick action. And I suppose it's time to get rocking right now. You're on the floor. Put one leg out. I'm gonna cross over, make that open figure 4. Part of today's class is the ability to rotate out. We already mentioned it. So right now, I might be stuck here. This might be tight wherever I'm at. If you're super low, whatever, just make sure you're initiating with your own muscles to push outward. Don't just let gravity do it passively, but we're also adding that external butterfly type of rotation. So push the knee down to the floor, flex those toes upward while you cross, nice and tall. If it helps, grab the shin with the 2 hands, crank it up to the hip, and we're using that opposite hand. So for me, my right leg is down, I got my left hand reaching. We're gonna go with that first hamstring stretch, and then sit way back until you don't feel it anymore. We'll crunch in, find that hamstring stretch, squeeze, get yourself out, lean back. And we repeat this for about 30 seconds, nothing crazy. Make sure you feel the hamstring stretch with every single reach. Maybe it's here, that's great. Maybe you're ultra flexible and you can bring your forehead to your shin. Bravo, it's a beautiful thing. But make sure you find what gives you a stretch. Yeah. And in theory, every rep should be able to get a little bit further than the last one. So try to find that challenge for yourself. Pulling a little extra with each rep, using this handle to your benefit. Like so. Great, it's 30, it was quick. Let's switch legs. Other leg is out, I'm crossing over now. Flaring that knee out. Don't just let gravity do it, don't just let the natural cross make it flop. I'm using my muscles inside my hip to flare that knee out. Put as much muscle as you can, drive it towards the ground. Some of you might be able to actually hit the floor with that knee, even crossed over. Grab the shin, pull it tight into the crease of the hip, and then the opposite hand. My left foot is out, my right hand is reaching as far as I can go. If you can get to the toes, cool. If not, just reach to where you can. We're looking to feel that stretch down here, and that grounded hamstring groove. 30 seconds, find your own pace, but make sure you reach until you feel it. And breathe. This morning at 6 a.m., we talked a lot about inhaling through the nose. Has benefits at all times, but especially right now with this terrible air quality, we should take advantage of that natural filter we have built in. It's been evolved and designed for us for these purposes. So, see how far into today's workout you can maintain the nose-only inhales. Get a real taste for your room. And if you smell like I do after a day of working out, I'm sorry. Just tolerate it. Perfect. Bring the feet in together. Make this butterfly. More external rotation. A lot of us are going to be stuck there, or even higher. So I'm going to put my hands out on the floor, both of them behind me. I'm lifting my seat so it's free, and I'm using my body weight to scoot myself up further and get closer to the heels. Maybe it's way far out, maybe it's even closer to me. Whatever, just find, again, where you feel the stretch inside your hips. So I'm setting it up wherever I can set it up naturally, flaring the knees out with my own muscle. Don't just let gravity do it. Put the hands behind you, turn the fingers out like we like for the shoulders. Present the collarbone, lift the seat, and slide your way forward. See how close to the heels you can get. Keep the wedge with the hands, keep the feet planted, and I'm lifting up as high as I can without the shoes leaving the floor, and I'm flaring out. And if it helps me to keep that butt lifted a little on the way down to stretch open, I'm gonna do it. Knees up, knees open with that push forward. Knees up, open with the push forward. Like so. Drive. Looking to see how low we can get both knees at once. Drive them. Crack open the inside of the hips, the inner thighs, and start flexing that external rotation set, which includes the glutes. Remember, today's booty day, thanks to Jeff. In theory, each one can go further than the last, so drive the hips forward, open the knees up, look for that new saturated stretch. And breathe in through the nose, don't forget. A couple more seconds of this. Great, I'm lying on my side. I got my feet in a very similar butterfly position. This time we're knee to knee. You can cradle your head, that's cool. Don't have to, doesn't really make any difference. This hand just floats, right? We're gonna keep our feet together. We're gonna lift the top leg. Keep these feet connected the whole time. Rotate down, rotate up. If it's easy, bring your knees a little closer to your body. The catch with this one is treating the feet like a door hinge. Keep those feet connected. Don't lift like this. It's a bit more of a challenge if we stay there. Stay the feet glued, and then we just rotate up with the hip. We really start to feel those strange, deep external rotation muscles. Piriformis being one of them. Glute max being another. Here we go, 30 seconds on this. You choose your tempo. You see I'm not going very fast, but I'm starting to feel it already. If I push the range, if I just lift my knees, whatever, if I see how far I can get while still staying on my side, I start to really feel that piriformis act. Keep the full length of the foot connected up front. Really rotate. Deep underneath the hip, somewhere in here is where you should feel the fire beginning to spread a little. 5 seconds. Crack open the knees. Great, now we extend that top leg all the way out, flex the toes up, bring it a little in front of your body. Make sure you're staying on your side, you're not opening up to the ceiling. We have another 30 seconds of leg lifts here to the side. I kind of want my heel to lead up. So that means the toes are down a little bit, and I'm exposing the back side of my hips, the seat. Doesn't have to be fast. That head can be down. I don't really care. It's all about this joint right now. In 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's repeat the 2 on the other side. Nice way to start the fire in the hips. Got my head cradled. If I want, knees are bent, feet are together like a door hinge. And I rotate them open. And I close the butterfly. Rotate as far as you can without opening the body to the ceiling. Stay on your side and bring it back. Here we go, 30 seconds. Do your thing. Keep the full length of the foot connected. That's where the challenge lies. Pure rotation of the femur. Another 10 seconds. In through the nose, remember. Great, extend that top leg. Flex the toes up. Turn the toes in. And we begin with those little raises. Whatever you want to call this thing. Side leg lift situation. Seconds. Last 10. And relax. Great. Come on up. Come on up. I'm on my feet. Starting to heat up the squats. Now, regular squat stance. I've got enough width so I can fit my hands on the inside. I'm going to tap the floor. I'm lifting up only enough to tap the knees. Floor, knees. We're keeping our arms straight. It's just a measuring stick. So we never fully extend. You dig? 1.5 minutes of your own pace. Timer's up. Knees. Floor, knees. Floor, knees. And maintain that nose breath. Smell it. Oh yeah. Disgusting. Should have changed shirts earlier. This one got pretty gnarly. Like around noon. Good to see you, man. Bye, Avery. Bye. We love you. Drive safe. Could you lock for me? Thanks, brother. Be bad, you're skipping. You don't want to do this one? No. Oh. And Avery dodged a bullet just like that. Oh. Starting to feel it. Oh. Oh Lord, we got 25 seconds remaining. I need a little break. Make sure we drop the butt. Don't just tap forward knees. Drop the butt, get in there. Use the squat movement. Oh, less than 10. Oh, jeez. And there's our time. Very good. Very, very good. We're going to get into some big moves now. Much bigger moves. And then we'll go back and isolate. Starting to need a stick. All right. Get some models in back, please. Grab a stick, get some space on the floor. While we figure out our zoom. I think I got something. Follow me, follow me. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Okay, so external rotation of the femur. What does it do while we're down? It does that whole thing, the out. What does it do while we're up? It turns us inward while we're standing on that one leg. Just feel that for a second. Pick a leg, let's do the right leg. Stand on it. The broomstick's there to help. And I'm gonna look towards the broomstick or inward, away from the standing leg. And then back to square. Rotate away. And if you really push your range of motion and you pay attention to what you feel, you should get a little flexing on the backside. Maybe hang on to some meat so you can feel the action. Turn it away. The knees rotating outwards with respect to the body's rotating in. Okay? So we're going to push that to the maximum. This stick's here to help us. This is what's going on. I plant it firmly, and I learn to trust it a little bit. I'm not going to put all the body weight in, but it's going to help me hop to turn my toes in as far as I can that way. Boom. I'm lifting the broomstick. I'm going to turn as far as possible. Plant it, hop again, toes in. Lift the broomstick, turn. Plant it, toes go. In, lift, and turn as far as I can. And the real exercise is in the turning as far as we can while we're on that one leg. An entire 90-second interval, staying on that one leg, continuing to turn in one direction. You will get a little bit dizzy. Be careful with your knee. If you got knee injuries, it might not like this. So go gentle with the rotation. Otherwise, really, really push it, but do it slow with control. I don't want to feel over the fiber optic cables anybody cranking themselves into that spin. So controlled hop, slow control spin. Plant it, turn the toes in, slow controlled spin. Always rotating in one direction. Minute and a half, timer's on. Turn the toes, lift, spin. Turn the toes, spin. Turn in, spin. Turn the hip, spin as far as you can. Continue. Toes inward, spin inward. Oh, with control. Unlike what I just did. Turn. Plant, hop. Continue turning. Plant, hop, spin. 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 Spinning as far as we can with control. Hop, toes turn inward, turn that direction. And continue. Very gentle on that knee that's standing. Minimize rotation if it's starting to feel wonky. Ooh. Ooh. Let's move into the other leg right away. So now I'm on my left. Plant it, hop, turn the toes inward. I lift the broomstick, I turn away as far as I can. So if you're on your left leg, you're turning clockwise. Let's go. Timer's on. Plant, turn inward, rotate. Plant, and rotate. Rotate. Rotate as far as you can. That's the real work, is that slow rotation on one leg. Focus on that slow turn. Whoa. Oh. Less than 10. Oh, relax, relax. Shake it out. Very good. Get a little floor space. We're using the stick as a small platform for hamstring curls. Change this angle a little bit so we can see what's going on. We're on our backs. And no matter the size of this thing, it'll work. It'll work because we don't need much motion. I'm going to set up a glute bridge. I have 90-degree knees. Not too much further out, however, we will do that for next round. This is kind of on the arch of my foot, maybe a little in front of the arch. And if you can see it, curling in, extending out. Curling in, extending out. And it's the tiniest range of motion. Here's the action right here. We keep the foot off the floor and keep it on that broomstick. Might even be a centimeter forward and a centimeter backward. That's it. Mini hamstring curl pulsing for that 90 seconds. If you need to break, do so. You're going to feel it. 90-degree knees, mini curls. Put it up in the toes. My butt is lifted. Hands can be on the floor or on the chest. And here we go. Small curls with the broomstick. I'm already screwed. Try to keep the heels off the ground. Keep the feet floating about that broomstick. Tiny rotation. Wow. 55 seconds left. This is killer. Make sure the butt stays lifted. I'm finding much utility in having my hands down like that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 30 seconds left. If you need a break, take it. This is overloading those hamstrings big time. Handle it. We've got 20 seconds left. Keep the butt lifted. Mini curls. Heels stay off the ground. Oh, guys, I'm failing. Got a lot of pressure in my hands now to help lift. 10 seconds left. Oh, dump it. Beautiful. That was serious. We're down here. We're going to work bridges while we're here to isolate that booty. I've got my right foot turned out, like so. The knee is bent a little bit. I'm going to put my left heel kicking right on top, like so. So making this plus side with my feet. Right foot is down, completely on its side. Left foot is on top. And then the body squares up to the ceiling. So it's like we took a normal glute bridge, and we just fanned one leg out and made that plus sign. Knees are bent-ish, right? You see about 90 degrees, and I'm pushing up off the ground. Find that plus sign glute bridge. We're going to do 30 seconds per leg. Begin. Keep the butt off the floor weight-wise. All we do is tap. We do little taps. Never sit and put weight down. And here we go. Rocking on this one side. Once again, the feature is external rotation of that working femur. So we're getting the piriformis, all those strange deep muscles. And then the one on the outside too, the glute max, definitely involved. Great. Now we flare to the other side, we flip the plus side. Now the left foot is down, right heel is on top of it. Square the torso up to the ceiling. Begin. 30 seconds here. The left side, plus side. Fifteen seconds remaining. And 10. Work that booty. Ooh. E. Good. Relax. Bridges are complete. Now I got this big time. Oh, from those little rollers. Both sides of the booty. Let's add to it with quads. I'm back up. Remember this one? Tap, tap. Let's get funky with it. I'm stepping in front of the broomstick. Got my feet wide like a sumo. Now I'm grabbing the stick through that gap. Stick was behind my heels. I went through the gap in the front, the squat gap, and I grabbed the broomstick. I'm coming up only as high as I can until I get blocked. Coming right back down, tapping the floor with my knuckles. Real simple. Can I get a zoom? Can we get the zoom back? Follow me. Follow me. Whatever, you see what's going on. Stand in front of it. Grab through the gap. There we go. Come up. Tapping the back of the knees. We can't go much further. Sit all the way to the floor. I want that stick to get close to the ground. The knuckles to tap the floor. The stick to hit the heels. Whatever that marker to the bottom is. 90 seconds. Let's go. Try to keep an upright chest. That's a part of that squat picture. Oh, and the rest becomes the bottom. Of course, as always, if you need a break, take it, release the broomstick. Come back in as soon as you can. Oh! There's still a minute left, guys. One at a time. Oh, the quads. The hips. This one's a killer. 30 seconds left. I might have to pull a cheater. Excuse my cheating. Let's do it again. 20 seconds left. Push yourselves. Less than 10. Get at least one more rep. Oh, there it is. Relax. Shake it out. My goodness. Go back to the rotation. Stand up tall. Grab your stick. Let's bend the knees a little more with this one. Let's get a little bit lower. Be methodical. So I'm going to go again. I'm going to right leg first. I'm jumping the right leg to face inward. Ooh. Bend the knee slowly. Rotate the body. Should look like this. Rotate the body. Facing that standing knee to opening up away from the standing knee. 90 seconds. Go. Jump in. Bend the knee. Rotate out. Plant it. Do the big hop and twist. And then here's the work, that slow rotation. Whoa. Twist. Twist. Pop. Rotate the jump. Slowly twist out away from the standing leg. If you're on your right leg, your body's turning counterclockwise. 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 All the way through. Pop. Twist. Slide. Pop. Jump. Slide. Well done. Pop. Slide. Externally rotate that hip with weight on it. Good. Shake it out. Yes. Yes. Oh, Mike, what's up? You got time. You can jump in now. Just grab the stick. Now I'm on my left leg. So here's the action. I use the stick to help me jump and turn in. Then I slowly rotate away. So it's really all about, on this leg, how much we can rotate out. That means the body's gonna rotate over the other way. The jump happens like this. And then we turn out. Ha ha, jump in. Ha ha ha. Literally 90 seconds. Timer's on. Stick it, jump in. That sets up the exercise. Now the work begins. That turning. Stick, set it up, use that rotation. Easy on your knee. Maybe start to feel a little discomfort. Make those hops a little gentler. Maybe a series of small hops instead. Super gentle on that knee. Use the broomstick to your advantage. Turn. Stick it. Pop the knee. Well, don't pop the knee. Change the knee to a different direction. And twist. 30 seconds remaining. The booty dude. 15 seconds. Get your twists. Work that power performance. And friends. And there's time. Good. Back on the floor. Use the stick. Wow. It is now our rolling pin for glute roll-ups. On the floor. Toes, kind of ball of the foot on that stick. You see my stick is a little warped here. If it were flatter, I could probably roll with a bigger range of motion. That's cool. I'm gonna do this small, isolated range, however, and that's gonna murder me. We're on our backs. I got 90-degree knees, roughly. Toes are up on the stick. I'm lifting the butt. Put my hands on the floor, because I found out I'm gonna need them. And then I do these tiny rolls in and out with the broomstick. It's the smallest range of motion. And we keep the heels and the butt off the floor. Timer is on. Lift up, and let's crank it. If you need a break ever, just drop your hips, come back into it.
Little baby range of motion. Work the hands. Oh, this is worse than roll-ups. That tiny range is always so torturous. Oh, I just failed. Coming back in. We have 45 seconds left in this. If you failed like me already, try to work yourself through some numbers. So I'm going to try to do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then fail. And get back up and try to get 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fail, or whatever you need to do. We got 15 seconds left. Endure some of this. Little baby curls. 5 seconds. Use your hands. Oh, yee. The bodybuilding. Relax, relax, relax. Kick that stick away. We're here. We might as well glute bridge again. This time, I got my toes up, my heels down. My legs are extended a little bit. As I lift, I'm externally rotating. From here, look at the shoes. Toes up, 2, toes out. What a view that is. You're welcome. On your butt. Heels together. Lift and rotate. Lift and rotate. 90 seconds, it's on. Cradle the head. And really push that rotation as much as you can. Powerformers and friends, get in that action. Glutes are in on that list, big time. Pick your speed. Don't forget that turnout, it's important. Very important for this one. In through the nose, don't forget it. Use that filter. "30 seconds remain. Enjoy the burn. Very long sets today. Ooh. Keep moving with it though. We came for the challenge. Five seconds remain. Handle it. Oh, good. We survived. Here's the worst part. You know what's coming up next. Those mini squats again. This is just murderous. We're standing in front of the stick. Heels on. This time let's go wider. Reinforce some of that rotation. Out, out, out. And look, we got the hands inside to make sure that stays that way. We could easily do it here. Now, I want to force those knees open. So we're reaching through the gap. Dig. Overhand grip underneath. We're lifting until we can't lift anymore. That means the broomstick is stuck in the knee crease. You saw me go over a couple cheaters so I can lock my knees out. I'll pretend I didn't see it. We all can haze me on Wednesday, talk some trash because you saw me cheating. Because 90 seconds is a long time. Timer's on. Lift enough to stick yourself there. And then we're back onto the floor. Get stuck. Into that stance. Get stuck. If your heels raised, that's okay. I don't mind. Ideally, keep that squat posture though. Flat-footed. I can feel that stick sliding on the sweat on my calves. Dripping. Oh, this is just the worst. no rest here. Unless you want to let go of the stick. You can. I don't mind. But get back into it as soon as you can. 35 seconds. Stick with me. Stick with me. No. Okay. Oh. Here goes that cheater rep. 20 seconds remain. Keep your squat posture best you can. Oh, guys. 5 seconds. Give me 2 reps. 1 and 2. Relax. 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 You did it. Oh. One more time through, please. Grab stick, we're standing up. Plant it. Jump in. Lift the stick. Rotate. Here we are for 90 seconds. The timer begins in 3, 2, 1. Jump in. Turn carefully, safely. Jump in, turn away. Like so. And we go. Turning, turning, turning. Plant the stick, keep the torso facing the stick. And turn away. In through the nose. Thirty seconds. Almost there. And relax. Switch it up, left leg. Timer's on. Plant the stick. Turn the foot in. Lift the stick. How far away can you turn? Very careful, very decisive with that little hop. Turning away. Turning away. Turn away. 45 seconds or half. Oh. Twenty seconds. Less than 10 now. Last time on these. Oh. Bring the stick with us. You know what's going down. The worst part. Those mini roll-ups. I'm on the floor, on my back. Hands are oh so necessary. Lift the seat, arms on the floor, and begin those mini leg curls. Slipping aside this time. Starting to lose control as I get fatigued. And there I got it. So my range is essentially the ball of my foot to the crease of the toes. It's very small. We're talking 1 or 2 centimeters. That might be an exaggeration, but you know what I'm trying to say. And if you find yourself failing already like I am, set a little quota. Get maybe 8 or 10 pulses before you drop the seat, and then get up and do it again. See if I can hang on this time. Get that butt off the floor. 30 seconds. Handle it. Hamstrings, calves, all burning right now for me. I hope you get some of that, at least. If not all of it. Oh, I gotta fail. 15 seconds, let's hang on to the end right now. Everybody hang on. Butt off the floor, heels off the floor. Rolling on that broomstick. In 3. Relax. Got it. Kick that away. Very nice. We're going to cross the right over the left. We're going to flare out. Flaring out just like we did in the warm-up. Pushing the knee as far as we can in that direction. Flexing the toes where? Up. So we can flex this tibialis muscle. So we can provide a little extra structural integrity for the knee as we twist it out. The ground leg is 90 degrees, and you see the heel is down, the toes are up. I'm not flat-footed, I'm like this. Got my hands on the ground, and I'm bridging up. So not only am I pushing down with this leg, but I'm actively flaring that cross leg, so I can get more lift. 90 seconds per side for the last glute bridge set of the day. Here we go, pop it up. Maybe cradle the head, maybe put the arms down, your choice. But feel free to take those little momentary pauses on the ground. Work that external hip rotation on the crossed over leg, the top leg. Oh, taking my pauses. Now, if we get to the end of today and it ain't enough, please go back, hit number 105, silent legs. We did it this morning at 6. Here we are back 12 hours later. "30 seconds remain. Keep working that leg. Get the reps you can. Come on now. 12 seconds. Stay up. Get the taps. Get the bridges. Relax. Okay. Nassim says it's enough. If you change your mind in 30 minutes, just know there's something out there for you. I just had the right crossed over. Now I'm crossing the left over. Get another angle. Where do the toes go? Woo! Up. Flare the knee. Out. Grounded leg. 90 degrees. And the toes are also up. So both feet toes are up. Easy to remember. Breathe in through the nose. And let's hit it. Last set of dynamic glute bridging. Hint, hint. Keyword last. Dynamic. There might be some isometric action to follow. Who knows? Only the future will tell. Flaring that crossed over knee out while keeping the toes up. If the knee's not happy, just put both feet down and get bridging in the center. It's all good. We're still moving. It's a guaranteed win. "35 seconds remain. In through the nose. "25. Push it. The end right here. Good. Shake it out. Perfect. Very nice. We have to do this again. I'm sorry. Stand in front of it. This is by far the most challenging part for me. Standing in front of that stick. Grabbing through the legs. Did I say the last one was the last one? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Try to keep an upright chest. I don't mind if you lean forward and get off the heels, but just don't do this. Right. We're meant to lift the chest as high as it can go. Get upright. Do your squat. Hold yourself to a standard. A standard, hopefully that's going to push your boundaries, turn you into something new in the long term, but also just after this set. So do you want to be upgraded 90 seconds from now? If so, choose the hard path. Timer's on. Let's go. I'm going to search for a more regular pace this round instead of front loading a bunch of ambition and getting crushed early. I think sustainable. Good, we're at third complete. Oh. Inhale through the nose. Wow. Oh, 30 seconds left, and I'm crushed. Let's get some reps. Get what we can. Oh. 15 seconds. So for now, we're searching for that upgrade, that guaranteed upgrade. Every extra rep we do from here on out is more of that. One more rep. Oh, goodness. Chef, I hope you're happy. I did say no more dynamic glute bridges. That leaves us room for a hold, of course. I gave you a warning. I gave you the spoiler. I don't mind if you quit the chat right now. I won't judge you. I'll judge you a little bit. Let's go. It is a static hold. Jeff has to do, you're right. Jeff, where are you? Stick on. No more of that. I'm on my back. I'm walking the legs out almost straight. We're way out there. Flaring the feet out as well. And I'm lifting the butt. And there is airspace. It's not much, but it's there. And it's not the standard squared out one. We're turned out. If you're unable to get the full length of the shoe down, don't worry. Just go in that direction at least. Flare open a little bit and lift the hips. If it feels light, walk the legs out straighter. This is going to be a long one. Let's get into it before I tell you how long, in fact. And we lift. If you can bend your knees and get the full length of the shoe to hit the ground, that's great. If not, like I said, as long as we're on the way to opening, it's the right position. Cradle the head or let it drop, I don't care. As long as there's airspace. Do a couple checks to prove to you all that I am off the ground. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through either the nose or the mouth. Flaring the knees out the whole time to wherever they flare. I'm still off the ground, although I'm very close. My butt is just barely off, but I'm there. If it's becoming too difficult, do what I did and walk the knees in a little bit. Sorry, walk the feet in and get the knees a little more bent. And just be stubborn. We're coming up on halfway. It's a 3-minute hold, and we just passed 1.5. Still up. Stay up. Don't quit yet. We made it through a lot of suffering. What's a little more? Just a little more. I think I'm still up. Yeah. "40 seconds remain. We're at 220. You should feel the lower back as well. And the side booties. That's that rotational stuff we were talking about, being the target of today. We are so damn close. I'm talking 12 seconds. Lift the butt, turn the toes out. Be stubborn, squeeze the cheeks together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Please. Nassim. This felt like 2020. It's not over yet. Crazy things can happen still. I got my knees like so. We made it through the suffering, by the way. Congratulations. Give yourself a round. Left toes up. I'm going to push my left knee in. And it will turn the whole set of hips. That's fine. It'll turn the whole thing. Now, if I'm too tight, this isn't going to work the way we want it to work. So let's restart and have it 90 degrees or a little more open here. Turn, bring that shin in. Now this other one, I'm going to put it right on top to track it. And then I'm turning my torso towards that weird outstretched leg, which is my left leg. Leaning back, turning the body in that other direction. And we have a 30-second hold. If it's easy, start lifting this top knee, this trapping knee. In through the nose. We're going to feel somewhere behind the hip. Now we're stretching those external rotation muscles that we worked so hard with that weird broomstick hop and twist situation. Last 10 seconds. Good, gently kick off the top foot. Lift that knee. If it feels a little strange and vulnerable, you probably did something right. Now the right leg, bring it in. Make sure it's 90, not too tight. Open it up, get a long lever. Bring this other leg, loop it on top, if you can. If not, this is fine too, loop it on top. I'm leaning back, I'm turning my torso towards that weird outstretched right foot. And then I'm lifting that trapping leg here, lifting that knee up. The stretch is here now, 30 seconds. Looking in that direction, lifting that opposite knee, and breathing in through the nose, deep. Oh. Final 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Open it up. Lift that knee. Let's investigate that butterfly one more time. Here, open. Taking my hands behind me, lifting the seat, sliding it forward to force more butterfly. Then I'm walking those hands up. If I can, go grab a shoe. Grab the other shoe. Chin down. Bring the body towards it. Use a bicep curl to pry your knees open. Elbow to inside thigh. Curl. Drive the toes up. Bring the chin down towards the big toes. Nice minute here. If it's out here, that's great. As long as you feel the stretch, that's it. That's what we're going for today. Whatever it takes for you to get that stretch feeling. Whatever it takes for you to feel that limit between where you're at and where you want to be, the next little step and the next little step. So start chasing for it. Use that bicep curl. Pry open the knees. Inhale through the nose. Take the last few cycles of breath further. Last chance to crack this one open. Final huge inhale. Exhale, pull yourself as close as possible to the feet. And then ease yourself out. Prepare for the knees to feel a little strange. The lower back to feel a little vulnerable. Those legs in front of you. One bridge to recover the posterior. And ladies and gentlemen, you just stuck it. Congratulations. Workout's over. Beautiful job. I hope to see you soon this week. Stay tuned on the Instagram channel for decisions on our class schedule. The air quality index forecast for North Hollywood has things improving a little bit tomorrow, and hopefully a lot more on Wednesday. So if my wishes are answered by the universe, I'll get to see you this week in person. Every class we cancel is going to be right here, live on the IG or the YouTube, right? That's what this is. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Mwah.